time to start again. Women are really like school. When you thought you have graduated, you have yet another course to study. So school is actually endless. That's why someone would say that education actually ends in the grave. So that's why we want to talk about 13 ancient truths that have stand the test of time. If you apply these 13 facts, trust me, you will take your relationship to another level. And most of the things that people struggle about when it comes to dating and relationship would no longer be your challenge. These are truths that have stand the test of time. These are amazing facts that has not failed in any way. And if you can actually apply them with wisdom and scenarios that they are actually required, it will make the whole difference. And it will help you to connect deeper with your partner. It will help you love with wisdom. At the same time, enjoy the effort of your time investment. Okay? So if you're just connecting on this live stream, how have you been? How's your day going? I hope you're fine. Let me know in the comment box how you're spending your day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're connecting from. Without making further ado, let's go straight into this particular discussion. So, on this very live stream, we are going to be talking about 13 amazing facts, 13 hidden truths, 13 ancient facts that have stand or that have stood the test of time about women that you need to know about. And number 5, number 6, number 7, number 10, and number 13 will really shock you because most of us have not thought about it in that way. So that is why I want you to stay very focused, very attentive from number 1 till the end because you are really going to benefit from each of them. So, number 1, what is that thing you need to know about women? The first one is that when a woman is angry, she doesn't mean over half of what she says. If possibly, always hug her to calm her down. That's number 1. When a woman is angry, she doesn't mean half of what she said. Now we know that women are actually verbose in nature, in the sense that they are people that can speak, whereas guys, they are action driven. So guys will always want to show themselves by action, while the ladies, they want to show themselves, they want to win by what? Because they cannot contend with you. They don't want to risk that that chances of even contending with you physically. So they want to go with you verbally. And if you want to follow each word they say and you don't move away from that scenario, you only get yourself disappointed because you may hit her, you may hurt her. So any word she's saying that moment, she's saying it because she cannot confront you physically. So she can only confront you with her words. So half of what she will be saying, she doesn't mean it in any way. So don't take her serious for what she has said. That's an ancient truth about women that most guys they don't know about. These have stood the test of time because I think scientists came together and tried to study the psychology of women, and they noticed that women have, I think, about 20 million words thereabout in a 24-hour cycle that they need to cover. Whereas a man has thereabout, I think it was 1,000 words. So look at the difference. That means a woman is bound to talk. A woman is bound to speak, not minding the prevailing circumstance. She wants to challenge you. She feels the best way to express herself is to use her words. Thank you everyone that's connecting. I can see every one of us. I'm actually excited to have us here. Please, if you are just connecting, do well to like the live stream. Click the like button or you double tap your screen, okay? So there are lots that are here for us on this particular live stream, and I believe that you will really enjoy yourself on this live stream, okay? So the best way for them to express that aggression, that anger in them, is to use words to get at you. They don't mind accusing you of anything. They don't mind saying anything, whether what they are telling you is actually baseless or is the fact. They don't mind. They just want to win you in that contest. So, as a man, what would you do when your lady is angry? If you can hug her, then you will come. It just has a way of dissipating the whole thing if you cannot move away. So don't take her for any of the words. Don't allow those words to get at you. If not, you only get yourself worked out psychologically. So what's the second fact about women that have stood the test of time? The next one is that the most difficult time for a woman is when she is away from the man she truly loves. She can get distressed by this alone. So whenever a woman is far away, possibly it was because of her job, or she traveled for something, anything at all that will take her away from you. That very period, she will be restless. She'll be thinking about you. She's occupied with your presence. She's occupied thinking about your absence. So everything that will be done around that time frame is not appealing to her, especially when she know that the time frame, that distance is going to take a while. So ladies do not like this particular period. That period is actually distressing for them. It's highly distressing for them. So because why is this distressing for them? They want someone to talk with. Just as we have said in point one, ladies, they love attention so much. They want to talk. Their best way to express themselves is through words. So when there is no ear that can understand them without judging them, they will feel how will I put it? They will feel left out emotionally. They will feel distressed. They will feel isolated because they don't even trust the person they are talking to. They don't know if what they are saying they will be judged out of it. So you see, so ladies, the moments where they are far away from their partner, it's a trying moment for them. They don't have who they can, possibly someone offended them. You see some ladies, they got upset because of how maybe the policeman or a neighbor, a friend, a colleague at the workplace, in the office, at school treated them. So they will come back home and then they will pour all that aggression. They want to tell you every details about their day. And as a guy, you don't have that patience to listen to them. You are only hurting your relationship, yes, because you have to listen to them. So that moment where they are away, they don't have someone that will listen to them. It's a trying moment for them. They don't feel happy about those moments. They're actually bored those moments. And because people will not see, they don't even people will not even understand them. Some people may even be judging them. Okay, so this makes this moment a very critical one for most ladies. The third fact that have stood the test of time is that it takes time for a woman to trust a man. It takes time for a woman to trust a man. It is harder to change her mind when she does. It is harder for her to change her mind when she finally trusts you. But if you mess up, you might just forget about it. Thank you everyone for connecting to this live stream. Please, if you are just connecting, do well to like the live stream. Just click the like button, or you can double tap your screen to make it easier for you, okay? So I'll really appreciate so that other persons that would love content like this, they can also get to engage, okay? So please do well to like the live stream. If you want to share, you can do well to also share the live stream. I really appreciate every one of us. Your time means a lot to me. Your presence here means a lot to me. Tell me how your day is going, okay? So as I was saying in point two, Adric, thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. It's amazing seeing you here, okay? So how is your day going? All right, so as we are saying the third one, it takes time. As a guy, know that it will take time for your lady to get to trust you. It will take a whole lot of time. You may be thinking, why is it that we have spent 1 month, we have spent 3 months, we have spent 6 months, 1 year, but you don't tend to trust me? Yeah, it's amazing knowing that your day is good. Why are you connecting from Adric? So you'll be frustrated that even with all these things I'm trying to prove to you that I actually love you, actually mean better for us, but yet you are still doubting my effort and things like that. Yes, it takes time for women. Why does it take time for women to trust guys? One, because of what they have heard. A lot of ladies have heard things about guys that are either horrible or they don't even want to put themselves in that scenario where they are the one experiencing it. Some, depending on what they have also experienced, some ladies have very negative experience when it has to do with guys. Either the last guy they left used them, or either the last guy they left was a cheat, or there are guys that want to benefit from lady, they want to use lady financially, like for financial benefit. So if that lady was a victim of such instance, trust me, she would take time to trust you. And then possibly the lady is not someone that is actually all this touchy type, and then the last person she left was that kind of person that want to always express himself sexually. Trust me, the lady would be very cautious with the next person. So this is why it takes time for the lady to trust you. And then maybe the last person she left is someone that actually leaked her secret. Or maybe the person have promised her marriage and then the person just turned her down. The person broke her heart. It can be very distressing for her. So that's why it will take time for her to trust you. Thank you everyone for connecting. Please do well to just like the live stream, okay? Click the like button. You can also double tap your screen to make it easier. All right, I really appreciate our presence here. So it will make it very difficult for her to get to trust you as a guy. So don't blame her for not trusting you. Maybe the last person she left was somebody that bullies. So what do you expect of her? She has to be very cautious this time around because she doesn't want to end up with a bully. Or the last person, there are guys that possibly they have married, they had children out there, and then they will deceive the lady and tell the lady they don't have anybody, they are not engaged to anyone, they don't have child. Then someday she just wake up to find out that there was a child out there, or the man was already married. So you don't expect her, if she's moving out of such relationship, to trust you immediately. So ladies take time before they will trust a guy. But the amazing fact is that the moment you end their trust, it is very difficult for them to see you in another light. It's very difficult. But that does not mean that you should play down on their trust, because when you mess up, forget it, that is all. Especially if she have a wrong past, she have a negative past, she is actually going to assume that every other guy that come, even you are one of such person that was in her past. You get? So these are reasons why ladies don't easily trust. Now, what is the fourth truth that have stood the test of time? The fourth one is that a woman is such a school you will never graduate from. So I started by telling us that when it comes to ladies, talking about the years of Cleopatra, talking about Marilyn Monroe, talking about Jessica Alba, all the amazing ladies out there, they are guys, they have things to say. You cannot understand a lady completely. You just cannot understand your lady completely. For every single day, you will see a new person in her. And those newer traits are dependent on how you treat her. The way you treat your lady will determine what you see. If you treat her well, you will see the beautiful part of her. You will see the angelic part of her. But if you treat her the wrong way, trust me, you will see the demon out of her. That is the amazing fact about ladies. They are actually a school you will never graduate from. So just like in school system, educational system, as you are finishing, there is another course, there's another program that you need to enroll for. So you keep learning your lady, you keep studying her, you keep learning, you will never graduate. Now, there are ladies that looks as though they are introverted in nature, but when they are comfortable around you, they can express themselves around you. You start seeing the parrot in them. You start seeing that talkative that have always been in them. And also there are ladies that they are in their nature, they are carefree, but when they want to look for a partner, they can be very careful. So when they are settled with you, they are comfortable around you, you now see a newer trait about them, or a newer trait that they have never known about them. So that is ladies for you. Ladies are actually a school you will never graduate from. So you must keep learning, you must keep adjusting. With every face you get to, with every newer character of her you get to encounter, you need to keep adjusting with it, okay? So what is the fifth point we need to know about ladies that has stood the test of time? The fifth one is that your wedding certificate with her is not a driving license. Rather, it's just a learner's permit. Continue wooing her. So what are we saying? We are saying that they always want attention, right? So they want to be treated as the new babe. They don't want to be treated as that old school. Ladies don't want to be seen as though they have been dated. That is, they have been outdated. They are no longer interested to you or interesting to you. There is no longer something that is fun about them to you. They want it that you still see them like that charming person, that queen. You still see them like that interesting person that one wants to mingle with. One is worth fighting for. They want to be seen like that queen that you can sacrifice just anything for them. That any point that they need anything, you are there ready for them. Of which most guys, this is the point that they miss it. Please, thank you for connecting. Just do well to please. I will appeal you like the live stream, okay? Click the like button, okay? Thank you so much for connecting. So some guys, where they miss it is that those things you were doing when the lady have not yet said a yes, they stop doing those things when the lady finally say yes. Whereas they forget that ladies are just like babies. You need to keep appeasing them. You need to keep appealing them. You need to make them know that they're actually appealing to you. They are worth fighting for. So if you were someone that always give them gifting from time to time, you need to keep that tempo going. You need to spice it up with surprises. They want to be surprised. They want to be taken in a different angle, in a newer face. They want a newer lift every blessed day. That's an amazing fact about ladies that guys fail to understand. They want to be treated like the world revolves around them. So never think that your lady, even though you have been married to her 20 years ago, 15 years ago, that she does not crave to be treated like a lady or like a baby. She wants to be treated like a baby. That is the truth about it. She actually wants to be treated like what? A baby. So the fact that she has given you approval to her love, to her heart, does not mean that you should not continue pursuing her. You should not continue wooing her. You should not continue surprising her. If you stop doing that, you will miss her to somebody who is willing, who is ready out there to do all these amazing things to her, to always tell her those amazing words that will get her head all round, that will make her feel as though the world is revolving around her. That's the truth about it, okay? So what is the sixth point? This sixth point is something that most, even the married ones, they fail to understand. What is it? The sixth point says that she can be very bitter now and a very sweet angel later on. It all lies on your approach. Yes, treat her right always. She can be a very bitter person right now, but give her the next moment. That very bitter lady you saw can be an amazing lady. This is what I used to say about ladies, okay? Ladies, thank you everyone for connecting. I really appreciate, please. I really appreciate. I hope our day is going well. Please, do well to like the live stream. Help me to click the like button, okay? Just click the like button. Also, let me know where you are connecting from, okay? So there's this thing that most guys, they don't know about ladies, all right? What is that particular thing? Ladies are just like a knife, all right? We are all used knives. If you hold the shaft, you can use it very well in the kitchen. But when you hold the blade, it can hurt you. So it all depends on how you handle the knife. So if you handle the knife by the shaft, it will be very effective, a very useful tool in the kitchen. But where you hold the blade, it will be a very harmful tool to handle. That is ladies for you. So if you treat her like the angel that she is, she will show you and she will give you the heaven. She will treat you like a king. She will treat you as though you are the only man in the whole world. But if you treat her like a shaft, she will treat you also like a nobody. So the energy you give to her, and don't forget that women are nurturers. So what you give to her, she will nurture it and give you 100 times than what you give to her. So if you treat her like a queen, trust me, you are ready for a palace you never dreamt of. She's ready to sacrifice just anything to please you. She's ready at your pick and call. She always want to see that smile. In fact, treat your lady very well and come back one day or stay back one day and watch the way she's fantasizing about you, the way she's talking about you amongst her friends. That is ladies for you. So one minute she can be bitter here, the next moment she's the sweetest person you can ever imagine. So it all depends on how you do what you treat her. All right. So that will take us to the seventh point. So what's the seventh point? A woman hardly forgets things. She remembers hot more, and please avoid making her feel hot. Avoid negative words and affirm only the positive words around her. Now, there's this truth my mom and some elders say. They say that never you as a guy challenge a lady, hurt a lady, make her feel pain. She can go the mile to prove to you that she is 10 times more than you. She can go the mile to hurt you. She can do anything to get at you. So, what am I saying in essence? If you are that type of guy that talks to ladies anyhow, you treat ladies anyhow, believe me, if it is your lady, you will see the worst person on earth in her. You will see the worst person in her. So, what are we saying in essence? Try to always compliment her. She is trying a little best. Not that you people are two individuals from different worlds, okay? You have your own flaws, you have your own perfect point, you have your selling point. She also has a good part, she has her flaws. But she wants you to always appreciate the little effort she's making. But if you are that type that every little thing you are magnifying her weak point, you are rubbing it on her face, expect the demon out of her because you are not making a good person. You are creating a broken image of her. You're actually making her feel the pains of her past. Even you as a person, if someone keep reminding you of your weakness, someone keep reminding you of your weak point, trust me, you will get irritated by it. And you will not want to be identified around that person. That is what happens with ladies, okay? So every negative word, and there's this thing as someone who is in the medical field, all right? This thing about human being in creating memories, right? Anything that had caused you pain, your brain would so save that memory and create imagery around that event that happened, so that anything that looks similar that like that memory, you want to run away from it. That is the same thing that happens in the psychology of a woman. So if the last person have been treating her very bad, those pictures of those negative attitude that were given to her, the pictures of the negative treatment are still living in her brain. They are still there in her mind. They are still there in her subconscious. So if you as the new catch, if you as the new person in her life is now acting up those weird memories she have, immediately she will want to take to her heels. She will not be comfortable around you. She will want to leave you for somebody who will treat her like the queen. That is one thing about the negative psychology of women. That's one thing about the memories of women. So those words you are telling her, it is the negative ones she will remember most if you keep feeding her with negative memories. If you keep feeding her with negative words, negative compliment. That's why as a guy, if you want a lasting relationship, you need to keep feeding your lady with beautiful words. Appreciate a little effort. Appreciate, oh, I love the way you talk. Ah, thank you so much. So I didn't know you could go this length to even do this thing. I didn't know that you even had me in mind. So if, say for instance, it was your birthday, she didn't have the funds enough to give you the best gift that a lover would give to her love. What she has given you is an effort that flows from love. And that's why when someone is giving you a gift, look at it beyond the item and consider the intention. Consider the intention. Thank you so much, Destiny. Would not the girl give to the man? No, no, no. Destiny, everybody can give to each other, okay? Whether you are a man, whether you are a lady, also you can actually give to anyone, okay? You can actually give to anyone. So what are we saying in essence? When someone is giving you a gift, right, look beyond the object. Look at the intention behind the object. Because you may not tell the economic stand of that person as at the moment. You may not tell the pains the person, you may not tell what the person is going through. There are people that wear a happy front, whereas they are going through deep pains. They are going through trying moments. So when someone is giving you a gift, they are doing it with a heart that flows with love. They are doing you to they are showing you, they actually, it's a symbol that expresses their love to you, and that's why you must appreciate it. Okay, you must appreciate it as a guy. You really need to appreciate every little effort of your ladies. There are ladies that, if you listen to what their friends are telling them about you as a guy, they would have left you since. They would have actually left you since. But because they want to see if there is a possibility that you can change, a better version of you can come out. Most ladies believe in your vision, they believe in your dreams. Whereas the friends around them, they want that quick result. So they may be feeding her with negative things about you, but she is still keeping on. That's why you need to keep appreciating the effort she's making, the effort she's bringing into the relationship, okay? So you should not be a person that is magnifying her flaws, that is giving her negative compliments. You are rather hurting yourself, okay? Thank you everyone for connecting. Please do well to like the live stream. Just click the like button, okay? I really appreciate our presence here. I hope it's actually entertaining and it's actually informative to us. Please let me know in the comment box, okay? Now, the eighth point, which is an ancient truth about ladies, is that a woman can be highly secretive. Women naturally can be highly secretive. That's another thing that most men do not know. So my mom once told me this thing, that a lady, if you think you ever knew everything about your woman, that's a lie. That there are secrets with her that will go to the grave with her. There are deep secrets with her, top secrets with her, that she kept in her pocket, that she had buried deep inside her. So never you think you would ever study her and know everything about her. So women can be highly secretive. Most times when they prove hard to men, they go to their closet and cry to their friends. Sometimes they may be proving hard to get. Sometimes they may be proving strong, that what you are doing is not getting at them. But in their closet, around their friends, they're actually mourning, they're actually crying. They are not comfortable with with how their own relationship is looking like. Especially when they go to their friends is rubbing those beautiful parts of their own relationship with them. It has a depressive effect on them. Okay? And so, what are we saying? This can make her become more secretive around you. And if you think that the fact that she's putting up a positive front around you, not minding how you are treating her, that it is not getting to her, it's a lie. It's a lie. Most ladies behind the scene, they are in pains, they are crying, they are shedding tears. And so, this is an amazing secret you need to know as a guy. That's why you need to treat them like diamonds. You need to treat them like queens, okay? Make your woman your best friend in every situation. Make her know that she's the only person around your world. She's the only person that is worth spending time for, worth investing on. This has a way of keeping her bonded and connected to you as a guy. So this is one top secret every guy should know about ladies. Now, the ninth one is that all women love to be begged. All women love to be begged. They want to be begged like a baby. They want attention. So anything that can show them that you are actually craving their attention, you're actually ready to give them the attention they need, they will go at length. They will go at length to love you. They will go at length to make you feel like the king that you are. That's an amazing fact most guys don't know about ladies. That's an amazing fact they don't know. That women want to be begged. They want you to always be the one saying, I'm sorry. And if you were on a live stream yesterday where we talked about some of those things about ladies that guys do not know that if you keep doing them, it will push the lady away. We talked about this fact that ladies, they always want you to say sorry, but that there are different ways you can actually tell a lady sorry without using the word sorry. And we talked about, for instance, you can get her a gift. It can also mean sorry. You can stop doing that thing that hurts them. It can also mean sorry. So there are different ways, there are a variety of ways you can tell your lady sorry without using that word, I am sorry. Okay? So women actually love to be begged. When you hurt them, you can get them a surprise, you can take them out. You get? That is another way of you doing what? Begging. That's another way of you apologizing. They want to be seen as a queen. No matter whether you are right before the queen, you always want to say, Your Highness, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm sorry, Your Highness. That's how women wants to be treated, right? So men often miss out on this particular point. So this is what happened. The men's psychology, most men see the lady as though they are the same with man. Their build up are the same with the men. As a man, who has your time? As a man, whether you say sorry or not, what I have built about your person is already built, is already something that has been established. So men don't even have those time, whether you say sorry or not. And they believe that women should be like this. No. Some there are things that as a man, if a fellow man do to you, the next 5 minutes off your mind is no longer there. You haven't forgotten the thoughts about it. And you have gone on. But women are not like that. Some little things you could do can get so deep to her. Little act, little words you could say could hurt her for months, could hurt her for the rest of her life. So they want to see that you are truly remorseful. You are truly loyal to them whenever you are apologizing, whenever you are begging them. That is one psychology about women that most guys fails to understand. They miss out of. Okay? So yes, please handle her like a baby. Sometimes it is all the women want. Handle her like a baby. So what's the 10th ancient truth about ladies that most guys do not know? All women have a unique character like salt. Their presence might not be noticed, but their absence makes a whole thing tasteless. So what are we saying? If you put salt in a food, so far the salt is not excessive. It is proportionate to the quantity of food. You may not really notice the presence of that salt, but try to eat a food that does not have the presence of salt at all. You would know that there is something missing. It will immediately show there is something missing. What am I saying in essence? All guys, they want to feel that someone is loyal to them. Guys also have time they want to air out their mind to someone. And so, what are we saying in essence? We are saying that if you as a guy, please a moment so that this noise will be a bit reduced. Let me lock my blinds, okay? All right, so I'm with us, okay? Now, we're saying that if she loves you, she can do everything you ask. Okay, no, sorry. The 10th point say that all women have a unique character like salt, and they are present. So what we're saying is that on this particular point, every woman, all right, their presence have a unique part and role they are playing in life of a guy. And if as a guy you do not value her presence, it is until someone that is worse than her come to your life that you would know that what you had was a diamond, that what you had was a pearl that you have lost. And when you keep, there's a way nature plays, right? If you keep playing the right person, if you keep treating the right person wrong, nature will have a way of placing the wrong person in your life so that you appreciate that right person that you were treating wrongly. So if you keep treating every woman in your life wrongly, nature will have a way of bringing another woman that have that negative energy that will give you the same energy back to back the way you are giving others. And so Do not play down on the presence of that lady that is in your life. Do not look down on her presence. Her presence is playing a critical role you do not know. The fact that you have someone that can come to your house, do the chores, the fact that you have someone that can get your food ready when you need it, the fact that you have someone that can satisfy your emotional needs or cravings, it is something that is worth appreciating. So value the presence of every lady in your life. Value the presence of that your woman. Value her. You may not know what you are actually gaining until you lose it. Thank you everyone for connecting. Please do well to click the like button. Help me to click the like button, okay? Just like the live stream, all right? So you will not value her until you lose her. The 11th point that most guys do not know is that if she loves you, she can do everything you ask her of as far as it makes you happy. So never force her to love you. One thing about love is that it flows naturally. Don't force a lady to love you, because if you force a lady to love you, you'll be disappointed one morning. You just wake up to meet a huge disappointment, because she might only be staying for the benefits she can get out of that relationship. So that's why you need to allow the love to flow naturally. And what I always advise guys is that if you are starting up a relationship, let morning come later on or just in the middle of it. But if it starts from morning, you need to keep feeding her with that morning. So let the love build up enough before material things will start stepping in, so that when that material thing is no longer available, she will still appreciate knowing that there was once a time it was available. All right? So what are we saying in essence? When you get to that point where you have won the love of your lady, the trust of your lady, she can go the lengths to do anything for you. As a person, I can attest to that. I've met ladies like that. She can go the lengths of doing just anything as long as it makes you happy. That's one truth about ladies that some guys have not woken up to realize. So the 12th ancient fact about ladies that most guys do not know is that if you don't care for your woman, if you don't take care of her, she will find someone who will take care of her. If you don't take care of your woman, she will look for someone who will definitely take care of her. So those people that she will look for, they have always been there. She only chose you. That was the truth. If you don't take good care of your lady, she will look for someone that will take care of her. Those people have always been there. You don't want to go through the DMs. You don't want to go through the inbox of ladies to see how many guys are wooing her, how many guys have been asking her out. See, the truth about it is that no woman is actually ugly. There's no ugly woman at all. All women are beautiful. It only depends on the treatment she has been exposed to. It only depends on the care that has been given to her. Let her get that same care, that same attention, that same supplies that lady you think is beautiful is getting. You will see the beauty, the way it radiates around her. You'll be surprised that this lady you thought was not beautiful, look at the elegance that is now flowing out of her. That's one thing you need to know about ladies. So if you think that you are the only person, you are only deceiving yourself as a guy. There are 100 persons. They are all lined up in the queue. Most times, you may not even amount to number 50. If you want to talk about physique, she have seen someone that doubles your physique. If you want to talk about finance, she have seen someone that doubles your finance. If you want to talk about attention, she have met someone that could give her 100 times attention than what you are giving her. You want to talk about someone who is macho enough, someone who is strong. She have seen someone who is stronger than you, but she only chose someone she feel is worth any her trust. She only came to that point to give you that privilege, that chance. So as a guy, you always need to see your woman as a privilege she gave to you. See it as a privilege that she actually gave to you. That's why you are in her life. But when you fail seeing it, nature have a way of replacing her with someone that you will know that that other person you were playing with was a gold, was a diamond. So that's the truth about women most guys do not know. There are millions of persons waiting. She only chose you. They have always been there. It only need things to flip around for you to see that, oh, so they have been this guy around her life all this while. And that's why I don't even pray that some guys wake up to the awareness of how many persons are pursuing their ladies. You may be jealous for the rest of your life. You may never be comfortable again. So always appreciate the effort of your lady. Always appreciate every little effort she brings to the relationship. That's the truth. So what's the 13th point that most guys do not know about? One is that, the 13th point is that if a woman truly loves you, even to ask money from you, she will be shy to do so. But as a gentleman, don't wait to be asked. Don't wait to be asked always. And most especially if she loves you, she can never leave you to spend unnecessarily. That's what makes them special. In fact, this is another sign as a guy for you to know that your lady, you have actually earned her trust. You have actually come to that point where she loves you helplessly. When you start noticing that when you want to give her, she'll tell you, oh, there are other things you would have used that money for. There are other things that is more urgent than this need of hers. Know that you have started winning her trust as at that point. When she starts managing your funds, know that you have started winning her trust as at that point. She is helplessly in love with you. Because someone that is not in love with you is only there at that moment for what he or she can gain out of you. So as a guy, if a lady loves you, she would not allow you to spend. She would feel it will be very hard for her to express herself when she needs something. But you as a guy, you must not wait for her to get to that point where she's always coming to beg you. She's always going to tell you, I need this, I need that. You should be man enough, you should be mature enough to know what your lady should need. As a man, you know what is good for you. And there is this adage that says, what's good for the gander is good for the goose. So if it is good for you, know that another person, it will also be good for that person, right? So that's the 13th major points that we should know. I said that I actually promised us on this live stream to tell us 13 ancient truths that have stood the test of time about women that most guys do not know. And if you have followed through with us from number 1, okay, Princess. Anyway, Princess, from my statistics, I'm not measuring all women, 100% women. I'm measuring majority of ladies, right? If you do this thing, if you do every of the 13 points we have mentioned for your lady, trust me, it will give the same result with any other person you will try. If you do the testing point, that's why if you have not checked the live stream of yesterday, where we talked about things that guys could be doing that they don't know is actually hurting their lady, you will really appreciate this particular point, this particular live stream we're talking about. So on that live stream, we talked about, let me talk about some things, all right? Let me share some with us, all right? We said that we talked about things such as too much availability will make people reduce the respect they have for you. As a guy, the fact you are doing all these things does not mean you must be every time readily available. You must know the point to keep the boundary. Also, as a guy, the fact she needs attention, we said it yesterday, that the fact that a lady needs attention does not mean that it must always be physical attention, right? Not for the man or woman who puts God first. Yeah, sure. Thank you for that point, Princess. Sure, if you go for a guy or a lady that puts God first. So we're saying yesterday, the fact that she needs attention does not mean a physical attention, because a lady does not like a guy who does not have vision, who does not have a clear blueprint of what he intends for her life. So the attention we're talking about is emotional attention, of which you can give her without being in close proximity with her. All you need to do is to feed her with that idea that you are having her in mind. So that's what we're saying as a continuation of this live stream, right? That the fact we're saying all these things, It means that you should do them with wisdom. You should do them with moderation and not excessively. Okay. So indeed, a man are visual. Yes, exactly. So women are actually emotionally driven. They're emotionally driven, and that's why these 16 points, if you play them with wisdom, it will actually give you a positive result. It will give you a positive result. That's the thing that guys need to wake up to. Thank you, Princess. I really appreciate your point. I also appreciate every other person connected. I know you want to share your own perspective. If you have other things that you feel that over the time, if you do this thing, it has been yielding consistent results, let us know in the comment box also. Oh, thank you so much, Princess. It's amazing hearing from you. I'm also live streaming from Nigeria. That's the western part of Africa. So it's amazing connecting with you. Thank you so much. So as we are saying, what is the real reason for this live stream? The real reason is that most guys have been thinking, what exactly can I do to continually earn the trust of my lady? What exactly would I do to keep this relationship flourishing? As I shared yesterday on one of my live streams, I said that there are two things that weird off that die very fast in every marriage. Two things that dies up very fast in every marriage. If you ask people that have been married long enough for 10 years, 5 years, let me say from 5 years and above, two things will die up very fast. What are those two things? One, communication. Two, sex. Those two things will die up very fast. How? If you stay around somebody for too long, because human beings are built with that mindset, that psychology of variety. They want to see different things. So if you are always there for so long, there will come a time that your partner is no longer moved, is no longer sexually attracted to you. You are no longer appealing to him or her again. So that's why it tends to die off very fast. There's a day that your partner will be completely the way God created him or her, and nothing will move on you. So for most young guys, they feel immediately you get married, everything, you get it anytime you want it. But there is a day that will come. And that's why in love, it takes more than just that to keep marriage going. It takes more than love. The second one is communication. Because you have always been saying things every day, they will get to a day you don't have any topic at all. You don't even know what to say. You don't even know what to say. So it takes a whole lot to keep spicing the relationship. It takes a whole lot to keep marriage going. So these are why we have discussions like this, so that we get to know other ways you can spice up your relationship. You can live with your partner in wisdom. You can know what to do, when to do it, and how to apply them. That's the reason why we have discussions like this. Okay, so it's also amazing that we know that if you have a good woman in your life, don't take her for granted. They are expensive jewelry. Don't hurt them, because there are many of them out there that wish to have someone like her. There are many people out there that wish to have a lady like your own. So don't play down with the woman in your life. There are people that are willing to sacrifice anything just to get them. If you think that your own is the worst, my dear, there is someone out there you have not yet met. If you think the person that is with you is the worst, wait until you lose who you have. Just wait until you lose who you have. That's when you would know how difficult to replace that good person that has been in your life. So in every successful man, there is a honest and a beautiful lady. For every successful story of a man, there is a honest and a beautiful lady. A good heart that has been very supportive from day one, that has been a fighter with him from day one. And that's why you must appreciate every lady in your life. So please, at this point, if you have any suggestion, any contribution, just like Princess have given us, please do well. And in overall, we should know that in every relationship, the foundation of it is God. Always rely on the directive, on the direction, on the leadership of God. He will actually be the one to give you the direct leads. He is the one upon which everything you entrust into his care would transcend time, would transcend the test of time. So let us know your comments, let us know your discussion, your opinion, any question at all. Let us know in the comment box, and let's see how to address it, because in the next 2 to 3 minutes we'll be drawing the curtain. At that point we'll be wrapping up the live stream. So let me know in the comment box, do you have any contribution, any suggestion to this topic, any question? Let's see how to talk about them. Let's see how to discuss on them. Any question? Do you have any question on this 13 facts? And if you're just connecting, you have not heard all we have been saying from the beginning, you can do well to rewatch the rebroadcast of this live stream. You can do well to check it up, okay? There are also amazing content on this channel that you can check up. So you can please help me to like the live stream. Just click the like button. Also, you can do well to subscribe. I would really appreciate if you subscribe. Click the subscribe button, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for having every one of us here. I want to believe that there is no question, there's no contribution at this point. So I would want to say it has been an amazing moment with us for this particular live stream. I look forward to that moment where this particular channel becomes your most favorite click. But for now, stay safe, stay blessed, stay favored, stay energized, and stay loved. And I wish and I pray for every one of us out there that may be struggling or be looking for someone out there that can be a perfect match for them, that God will supply that unto you. So for now, stay safe, take care of you. Bye. Cheers.